Hello everyone, today I'm going to do another video sort of like my last one as I rode through Johnstown. This one's going to be on the Hinkston Run Reservoir. Today is April 4th, 2021, so it's Easter Sunday in 2021, and what I'm going to do is go over some of the stuff I know about Hinkston, as well as read some stuff from the Fish and Boat Commission and some other actual facts instead of me just talking about what I know. This is coming from Benchoff Hill Road. This is a hard left back in if you go this way on Waterfall Drive, I believe it is. Coming up here, you'll see an older couple on some electric bicycles. And my bike is so quiet, they didn't even hear me coming, but they did see me in the mirrors there, so they moved. And as I go around the older woman here, I about hit a Harley. Okay, I didn't really hit it, but I was a little close, and he was in the middle of the road, but no big deal. Again, this is on the waterfall side of Hinkston Run. They used to connect it to Brest, which I'll talk more about, but this side is, I'm going to show you one side and then go down around and show you the other side. This isn't a fishing video or anything, and I don't have any great shots of just the lake itself. This is again just like my last video to capture, April in 2021, what it looked like to basically ride around Hinkston Run. Not so much a documentary of Hinkston or anything like that. So I apologize if you're here to see me fish Hinkston Run or something, but it's just basically me riding around it. This side of the dam is really rough. I guess they're not repairing it. Over the years, I don't know if it's East Taylor Township owns this side or runs these roads here. It's very potted up, and if you drive through there, you have to drive pretty slow unless you want to rip the wheels off your vehicle. It's still completely passable, though, I do want to say that. As you see, there's people riding back there, and there's a lady in her car. So coming up on your left, which the whole dam is on your left, obviously, is the Brest. And I don't know if there's a caretaker still, but we always just called it the caretaker's house. Will be on the right here. And if not, that'd be a heck of a place to live and kind of constantly have to watch people at a public reservoir just drive past your house. But there are a few residents around the area here. I'll try to stop here and look back for you. Again, this isn't like a good videography of Hinkston Run Reservoir. It's just kind of how it is to ride around it and what it looks like. As I go down around this corner here, it's going to come up onto a pretty big attraction, as far as I know, as a native to Johnstown. It's this waterfall. A lot of people have been here. It's kind of, you'll see a lot of Instagram pictures, and if you type in Hinkston Run Reservoir waterfall, I'm sure you can find a lot of images of this, and sometimes it's flowing like crazy, sometimes it's not flowing at all. But I've always come up here, and it's just somewhere neat to look. They had added signs. I guess I've never done anything illegal here, but I guess people have swam here and partied here to the point where they have to put up signs. I'm going to switch cameras too. Now, I'm not going to go to the top today. I've never been to the top of the waterfall, but I do know that I've seen people up there. I don't know if you have to hike there or if you can illegally quad ride up to the top of there, but I've never personally been to the top. And the rumor, it's kind of like a folklore or just a rumor from growing up around here, is people would steal motorcycles and quads and stuff and then ghosty them over that waterfall. And there should supposedly vehicles in the bottom of that big hole there. Something my father informed me of, because that's where I'm heading on this day, is Honan Avenue is right in front of me. That used to be gated and really bad. My dad said it's open the whole way now down into Minersville, which is across from Cambria City, which is in my last video. And basically you head back up waterfall here, but I do want to show you this farm on the left, which isn't really a working farm, but it looks like a castle to me, and I remember they were building it. And I didn't really pan in or anything, but if you look at that house up on the hill, it says something farm. I'm sorry, I'll have to fix it in there, but it just looks like a big house to me. I threw this next clip in for train guys. I did go down into the West End, stay at my dad's for Easter. Not stay, but hung out for a while. And as I was leaving, I'm right beside the train station there, and a train was going through. I thought that was kind of neat. So now I'm going to head up over Prospect Hill. And I'm back up on top of the hill, and you'll make a left on this side, ironically enough, onto Hinkston Run Road. And that's how you'll get to the other side. There's several ways back off of Benshoff Hill to kind of get to this other side, but this is the easiest coming back up from downtown Johnstown to get to this side. This was gravel when I was younger too. My grandfather took me fishing here a lot, and I remember coming down this in his full-size conversion van. On your left, you're going to see the spillway, and I didn't really get a shot of it, but there's going to be a bridge that you can kind of catch out of the corner of your eye. That used to be open. You used to be able to drive across there, and I think you can't anymore, but they have the blockades wide enough that you can kind of fit your motorcycle through there, but I didn't say that, and I didn't do that, so. Like I said, I'm going to throw in some stuff I read. This is from 2011 from the Fish and Boat Commission. I'll just read it and kind of throw in a little bit. Hinkston Run Reservoir is a 103-acre impoundment located in central Cambria County, just east of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. The impoundment is owned by the Cambria-Somerset Authority and was open to public fishing and other recreational activities in 2000. Now, I'm going to stop right there. I was fishing it before that, and it was open then too, so maybe that's when Cambria-Somerset Authority obtained it. I don't know. Someone can chime in there. I'm going to continue. Boats are restricted to electric motors only, and ice fishing is not permitted. The lake is surrounded by a large area of woodlands and wetlands, which provides a scenic setting. Hinkston Run Reservoir is a very steep-sided lake and has very little shallow areas. The major habitat features are fallen trees, rocky shorelines, and seasonal vegetation. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission Division of Habitat Management has also installed numerous artificial fish holding structures. The reservoir has moderate turbidity and moderate productivity. Currently, Hinkston Run Reservoir is managed with big bass and panfish enforcement regulations for sunfish and crappie. The Fish and Boat Commission currently stock Hinkston Run Reservoir with fingerling walleye, brown trout, and rainbow trout yearly. Again, that was from 2011. I just wanted to throw in some actual facts, and I looked that up and saw that. So like it said, there is fishing here. I've done a great deal of fishing here, even up into last year. I don't fish so much anymore, and again, this isn't a fishing video, but there's fish to be had here. Again, I grew up in Johnstown, if you haven't watched my other videos, and we used to be able to ride our pedal bikes from the West End up to here, which took a minute, but it was the only place we could really take ourselves fishing. I mean, we could have did, in Tanneryville, Laurel Run or something. and some other places. Maybe rode over to Ben's Creek and Ferndale. But this is where, especially a good friend John and I would pedal our bikes to in the summer to go fishing. We were big into fishing. When I was younger, you couldn't take boats on here yet, as far as I recall. And then they opened it up. You'll see kayaks and stuff in the summer, in the warmer months. And that's, that boat launch was installed later. You could look up when that was done. And as it being Easter Sunday, you see this reservoir was quite busy this day. Not ridiculous, but there was families around. And one last thing I'm going to show you is right around this corner I'm going to go up around is Hinkston Run, the creek, I guess you can call it, that runs into it. And it's what feeds it. And I believe this has special trout regulations. It did years ago, to where you can't fish it between X month and next month because they stock it, yada, yada, yada. And I catch a lot of bait in here with minnow traps to take to the lake to night fish with and things over the years. And I would show a better shot of it, but there was a gentleman fishing on the right, and I didn't want to really bother him being on a motorcycle and sneaking up on him. But I will show you right there. It is to the left, and it goes up to the right. That's what feeds the lake. So again, just a silly video, just something a little bit informative while I was riding my 2021 Kawasaki Versys I purchased recently. And just wanted to tell you guys about where I was, and if you've never seen it, you can check it out there. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, because it's mainly motorcycles, and I'm going to try to do a little more stuff like this. Thanks.